Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's had it taken off him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. That is good alertness. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Rummenigge. Platini plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Neymar. He's picked his way through. That's good play. Chance, surely! And for a moment, time stood still. And we have our very first corner. Rijkaard can get it clear. Birmingham Legion are looking to go forward now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Bale. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Thinks about the shot. Pass somewhat off target. Birmingham Legion have got it back and they'll have another go. That is Conte. Birmingham Legion still without a single shot on target.
Tchouaméni. Now it's Neymar. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Bale. Tchouaméni. Rummenigge. Neymar. Rummenigge. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Played back. Conte.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Cruyff. Tonali. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. It's Bale! You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Saliba. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Bale. Bale running with intent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Knocks it into space. Van de Ven. And he's gone looking for safety. And that's been won straight back. Saliba gets it clear. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Birmingham Legion come in leading by just the odd goal.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Birmingham Legion just about ahead. 1-0 at the break. Real chance! He's got a goal! Boca Juniors are all square. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's hoisted clear. Costa Curta. Nesta deals with that comfortably. Mateus. That has not gone well. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Bale. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Mateus. And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's put paid to the danger. Played towards the other side. Costa Curta. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Platini goes short. And here's Platini. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruyff. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Taken back almost at once. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Spread to the right. Works it forward. Nicely weighted ball. Thuram clears without hesitation. Cruyff.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Substitution on the field.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 10, Platini.
Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear.
Number 18.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Birmingham Legion have the chance to go the other way.
Number 19, David Villa.
And this is Luis Suarez.
16,
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Zanetti, number 13.
Searching pass he's played there. He's got plenty of space out wide here. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Birmingham clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Villa. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Played it back. And this is Bale. Yamal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Fernandes. And it's Fernandes. Bale. Now it's Villa.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he can thump it away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba gets it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Not the most accurate pass. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. We are just getting started. Now it's Platini. And it's Tonali. Mateus was in no mood for any of that. Rummenigge. Always got Rummenigge! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe! Now it's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Platini. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van de Ven going vertical. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Rummenigge. Cruyff. He's in plenty of space here. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. That's good running with the ball. He's found a way through. Bale, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something.
It's Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a sharp pass. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Platini. Mateus. So we're still where we started right now. Not the most accurate pass. This is a promising build-up. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Can he get on the end of this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolute...
Bale! So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
No, that was never going to make it.
Boca Juniors definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Now it's Bale. And he's managed to get rid. And smartly reclaimed. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Distributed tidily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, there's a probing ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Neymar. And it's Cruyff. Pinches it off him. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Mateus. Now it's Bale. Bale. Look at the space here. He's found a way through. Bale finding himself in space.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
That will annoy the man.
So, a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Birmingham Legion just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Birmingham Legion can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So we're off again.
Birmingham can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Chouameni, some resolute defending there. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Bale. Bale powering forward here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Chouameni is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That is good strength. Costa Curta. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the ball is out of play. Oh, red, nice interception. Messi. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And the shot's on here. Mateus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mbappe. And here's chance for a shot! Mateus. Quality ball. And he can clear it away. And it's Michel Platini.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause.
Cambio en Boca Juniors.
It's their second corner of the game.
Número 9. Número 10. Messi. Número 14.
Fermin plays it
Número
short.
8.
Oh, lovely feeding is such a good
19.
mover. Birmingham
Número
Legion
99.
have their third corner.
Luis Suárez. Número 32. Número 22. Número 6. Se va a realizar un cambio.
And it's been taken short. Conte. Just eases him off the ball. Rodgers. So what can they make of this? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Boca Juniors really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Villa. And that has been cleared. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Chouameni. And Rodgers. Rodgers going forward. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Villa. And reclaimed it in a trice. Real chance!
Cambio.
Oh, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now that's well seen too. Birmingham Legion have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fernandez. Alvarez chasing after it. Chouameni. Maldini. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's intervened well there. And it's Bale. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that looks a decent ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Bale claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe. Bale. He has a look up. Ah, he's given... And one more try! Not a bad try by any means.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Leicester is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Messi. It's a threatening ball. And he passes it long. Bale is herring after that one. And this is Pele. He'll try from distance. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lille with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Chance, surely! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Platini certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
The most accurate pass. And here's Mbappe. And here's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well timed, excellent interception. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Guardiola. Now, can they get him away? It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Conte, there he goes, motoring forward. Vinicius Junior.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Bale. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Birmingham Legion presented with a golden opportunity here. So the most significant moment of the game. You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Maldini wins the duel this time.
Lille definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pass somewhat off target. Bale. Vinicius Junior. Messi receives it in a good position here. Van der Ven gets it away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Conte. Rijkaard. Some resolute defending there. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Platini. Messi. Guardiola. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Pelé, and he's managed to get free. It's loose, and again! And he's really put himself on the line here. Lille have their second corner now. Guardiola plays it short. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. 5 minutes till the break. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for the run. Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Van der Ven gets it clear. And this is Pelé.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
1 minute added time.
Messi going after that. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Birmingham Legion can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Birmingham can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And he's intervened well there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rijkaard. Platini. Platini will not... That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He's looking wide. Platini! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Thinks about the shot. Oh, that's well spotted. Birmingham Legion are still that goal to the good. Dixon. Guardiola. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Platini, looking for options for movement. Lille needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Big chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And this is Owen. Now it's Owen. Messi. That's good play. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 10, Platini.
He's a sharp little ball. Goes for a shot!
Number 18,
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Coming on the field, number 19, David Villa. Number 16, Thurman. Number 33, Zanetti. Number 15.
Picks out and the shot! Birmingham Legion are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Owen. It's a good spell of possession, this. Dixon. Driven forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Platini. Rijkaard. Now it's Pele. That's destined for the flank. Zanetti. Tries to pass it through. Great ball, and he's in here. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now that's well seen too. Platini tries to play it through. Well read, nice interception. De Gea comes out and deals with it. Throw it. And it's Zanetti. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Applies the finish! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
It's their second corner of the game. Chance! Lille are looking to go forward now. Platini. Nesta gives no quarter whatsoever. Platini. Now it's Pele. Now it's Pele. That's a nicely shaped ball. That's put paid to the danger and claimed it back swiftly.
Lille appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Added time.
He might be in here! David Villa purring through the gears. Vermin.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Pele, and the counter is on. Vermin wants to run onto this. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Please be made aware
Bale
that
picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.